I made this video 7 months ago about how I make thumbnails, but since then my process of making thumbnails has changed, and so I figured I would show how I make thumbnails now. Now I don't really have a video right now to make a thumbnail for, so I'm just gonna remake the thumbnail for the video that I did yesterday. So here's how I do that. Now, typically I would take a photo of myself making some sort of face with this camera, with my phone's camera, but since I'm using that to record this video, I'm going to be using my Apple phone. Now, you might be wondering why I have two cameras, and it's literally just because I wanted to have two camera angles for the podcast. That's it. So I just bought a whole phone for that. It doesn't have data or anything. It's just a phone. What the heck? I hate using Apple, man. So what I do is I take a photo using the back cameras with the flash on of me making some sort of face. Also, you might notice that I have a new setup where I'm up against the wall. I moved my space, so that's why it looks like that. I set my microphone down for this part, so this audio might sound a bit weird. So I'll take a picture with the camera and me making a face. Perfect. That's beautiful. Then what I'll do is I'll go to Gmail on my Samsung, but on here it's just mail, and I'll email myself the photo. How the heck do I add a picture on here? I hate using Apple, man. I don't get why people use. Just freaking use Samsung. Trust me, it's far better. I don't care what any of you Apple enthusiasts have to say. It's much better. So now I'll go to my Gmail on my computer, and that was for a thumbnail that I did earlier. Okay, there we go. So then I download it to my computer, and then I go to a website called remove.gb, or .bg, I guess. Click upload file and insert the file that I have, and just like magic, it removes the background. Now, you can download the HD version of this, but you have to like pay for that, so I just download the lower resolution version, which is fine because in thumbnails, they're smaller, so they're already low resolution, so it doesn't matter that much. Download that, and then what I did for the photo, the thumbnail on yesterday's video, was I went to my Social Blade to show my statistics. Then, once I have that picture, I go into a video editing software called Adobe Premiere Elements, and you might be wondering, why do I use this video editing software instead of a photo editing software? I don't know how to use like Photoshop or any of this, but I used to edit on here, and I know how to use a lot of this stuff that is used on this app. Compared to if I were to use Photoshop or something like that, I'd have to like learn everything. It's a lot more complicated, and I can't do that. So we have that there, but you'll notice, maybe you'll notice that the ratio isn't right. This is, there's like a 4:3 ratio for some reason. I don't know why it does that, but it does sometimes. So then I'll try a different image, and it did that, so I'll try something else. This happens a lot, and I have no idea why or how to fix it. Put that sucker there, and then add the screenshot, zoom, and then add my face, and so I'll put that bad boy right there, and then we'll add some text. What the heck? This editing software can be very stupid sometimes. Whatever, I don't know why it's making it back to the other ratio for some reason. Whatever. So then what I do is I scroll down until I get to, what is it? This font, the Poplar Puffy White, that's what I use, and typically like the best color to use for it is yellow, like this kind of color of yellow, and then make the outer text black, and then I said 1,000 and I use capital letters, subs in a week. And the yellow letters are usually the ones to pop out. Okay, now it's back to normal. So then I scale that up and put that there. Maybe sometimes I'll do it at an angle, but for this, I'll just keep it like that. And then I press this camera button and click export, and then title whatever I want, and I don't really care what it is. And then download it. And then we can go to this video, and I can do test and compare. So I'll add that thumbnail as well, and there you go. So that's how I make thumbnails for this video. It's very simple. I don't really know how other people do it. I've seen like Jacksepticeye make a 30-minute long video about how he does it. This only took me 10 minutes. So there you go. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, subscribe, and bye. Even a mama Lily wanna be by, but we're here right now. I can't get enough. I'm stuck in your love. That's fine with me. Nowhere else I wanna be. Exactly correct. It only up.